gang, you've heard it right. We are 100% done. I have the wrong controller. We are 100% done with, well, not to be 100% done, with every single coffin in this game given to us. It is not a joke. It's not bullshit. We've literally gone through every single coffin except for this one, which I wanted to share with all of you. I'm going to open it with you all for the final coffin in the game. The fans speak. The fans speak was the final coffin. The fans do speak, and it certainly does. And today, we're done with everything, so we're going to go through every single character. Starting with Quan Chi. Quan Chi has stumbled upon the ancient mummified army of the long-forgotten Dragon King. Writings on the king's sarcophagus have revealed that the army was invincible, that it could be revived. Quan Chi struck a deal with the sorceress Shang Tsung to resuscitate the army in return for the constant supplies of souls his amulet could unlock from a gateway to the heavens. Before any alliance between the two could succeed, however, the two strongest opponents would have to be eliminated. Congratulations, you have unlocked Quan Chi's alternative costume. Okay, so that's nothing important. Is that the same thing right here? I'm just curious. Nope. Stranded in the Netherrealm, Quan Chi was persistently tormented by the ninja specter Scorpion. But with the assistance from Moloch and Draman, Quan Chi discovered the truth about the amulet he had stolen from the fallen elder god Shinnok. Which does not see, you don't see it anywhere. An ancient runestone bearing the likeness of his amulet revealed new information that would enable Quan Chi to traverse the realms through a network of ancient gateways, narrowly evading Scorpion's wrath. He escaped the Netherrealm through one of these gateways and emerged in an ancient tomb in Outworld. Let's go with Li Mei. The Deadly Alliance commanded Kano and his troops to force a small population of people to construct a palace fortress. One of these enslaved was Li Mei, who rebelled against the invaders and attacked Kano himself. Recognizing the warrior spirit she possessed, the sorcerer Quan Chi offered to free her people if she could win the Deadly Alliance tournament. If she did not win, however, she would be forced to serve the Alliance and her people would remain slaves forever. Li Mei had no choice but to accept the offer. I mean, the info's okay, but like, we already knew this. Let's go with Li Mei's alternate costume. Oh, damn! During the construction of Shang Tsung's palace, Li Mei discovered that it would be constructed around the ancient stone structure located on a nearby plateau. Her people have regarded the relic as sacred for as long as anyone can remember. Legends told that it was a portal to the heavens left behind by the gods themselves. When Quan Chi activated the portal with his mysterious amulet and countless souls spewed forth, traps were between the realms. It was clear that the legends had been true. Yeah, Natara's on this page. Okay, let's get Natara. The vampire Natara had at long last discovered the location of the orb that bound her realm to Outworld. Unfortunately, it rested a location she could never access. However, the ninja cyborg Cyrex of Earthrealm had the ability to retrieve it for her. Through careful manipulation, she convinced Reptile to engage Cyrex in combat and destroy his arm panel in the process. The damage to his transporter left him stranded in Outworld. Her plan was coming together beautifully. Natara and offered to send Cyrex back to Earthrealm if he could retrieve the orb from his hiding place. Natara carried a gemstone around her neck. These gemstones made it possible for her people to traverse the realms. They had done so for ages and even had visited Earthrealm regularly in search of blood. Cyrex had no choice but to accept the offer and journeyed with her to presumed location of the orb. As they traveled across Outworld, however, they had a strange feeling that they were being followed. Shang Tsung. Let's do this. The sorcerer Shang Tsung was imprisoned in the depths of Shao Kahn's fortress, punished for failing to win the Mortal Kombat tournament in Earthrealm. Periodically, he was released to perform tasks for the Emperor. Eventually, until he eventually regained Shao Kahn's favor, and he was given his freedom. He remained in Outworld, risking his life to drain the souls of combatants in order to sustain his youth. All this changed the day the sorcerer Quan Chi returned from the Netherrealm. Interesting. If that's the case. Quan Chi proposed an alliance with Shang Tsung that would prove to be mutually beneficial. He offered Shang Tsung immortality by unlocking a portal linked to the heavens. Shang Tsung would therefore have access to an unlimited number of souls to preserve his youth. In return, all Quan Chi required was Shang Tsung's assistance in transplanting warrior souls into the mummified remains of the Dragon King's undefeatable army. Shang Tsung accepted the offer and a deadly alliance was formed. Where's Kano? Here's OG Kano. There we go. Kano has been defeated in a battle with Special Forces agent Sonya Blade during Shao Kahn's invasion of Earthrealm. Shao Kahn incarcerated Kano for this failure, but later hastily promoted him to general when he prevented the Emperor's assassination at the hands of the Shokan warrior known as Shiva. With the merging of Earthrealm and Outworld not yet complete, Shao Kahn ordered Kano to portal back to the last remnants of Outworld to gather more troops for the final push against the Earthrealm opposition. Shit. Kano had remained in Outworld and served as General Shao Kahn's military after the retreat from Earthrealm. For years, he enjoyed the power of commanding the greatest army in Outworld, but Shao Kahn's power was fading, and there was a chance that Kitana's force might spell the Emperor's undoing. With the sorcerer Shang Tsung and Quan Chi confronted Shao Kahn in a surprise attack, Kano decided not to interfere and remained hidden in the shadows to ally with the winning side. When Shao Kahn was defeated, Kano offered his allegiance to the Deadly Alliance. Of course he fucking would. I don't know which one's... Okay, so Kitana... So just dead. Having freed her home from the... having freed her homeworld of Edenia from Shao Kahn's grasp, Kitana has led her people to battle against the weakened Emperor in a pre-emptive strike. She allied with the Shokan armies of Outworld, led by Prince Goro, and together their two nations were on the brink of victory. Tragedy struck when Goro was killed in battle and the Shokan army spiraled into leaderless chaos. But in strange turns of event, Shao Kahn was slain by unknown assailants, and Kano's troops began a hasty retreat. Kitana has won, but at terrible cost to the Shokan people. The last of the Emperor Shao Kahn's armies have retreated, and it seemed to Kitana that the new era of peace was at hand, but when a small number of hideous undead soldiers began to appear under the banner of the sorcerers Shang Tsung and Quan Chi, her dream of returning to the realm of Edenia would have to wait. Her army clashed with this new threat, but were easily cut down by the bewitched weapons that the undead army wielded. The souls of her slain troops left their bodies and flew off into the distance, attracted to a bright green beacon. Yeah, that's fucked. Cyrax. The cyborg ninja Cyrax had regained his soul with the aid of Special Forces agents Sonya Blade and Jackson Briggs. In return for their help, he joined the Special Forces Outworld Investigation Agency and became a scout in the realm of Outworld. On his last transport to that realm, Cyrax was ambushed by a reptilian creature. His arms console was damaged in the struggle with his inner realm portal technology. He defeated the creature, but will have to find some other means to return to Earthrealm. A vampire named Natara offers Cyrax a deal to return him to Earthrealm if he retrieves for her an object from the molten depths of Outworld. Its cybernetic exterior was resistant to the harsh environment in which the object was hidden, but only for a short period of time. It was a risky proposition, but it was one that Cyrax was willing to take and return to return to Earth. Although he did not fully trust Natara, he agreed to travel with her to the location of the mysterious object. Right. Sonya Blade. Agent Sonya Blade and her team had finished the mission of demolishing any known ancient inner realm portals when she retrieved word from Jax that the agency's portal chamber had been destroyed. With no means for traversing the realms, Sonya realized that there were now two agents lost in Outworld. The first had been a ninja cyborg Cyrax, whom the agency had lost contact with some time ago, and now Agent Kenshi, originally sent to find Cyrax, was lost as well. She had to go find a way to get to Outworld and bring them home. Where is Sonya's alt costume? There it is. Sonya was instructed to accompany Jax to an island in the Lost Sea where the Thunder God Raiden would meet them. The island had once been the location of her first Mortal Kombat tournament a decade ago. Now it was an abandoned reminder of the struggle between Earthrealm and the forces of evil. As she and the other heroes waited for Raiden to appear, she came to the realization that this time she had no plan of attack. All Sonya knew for sure was that somehow she had to rescue her fellow agents as her special forces training dictated. No man would be left behind. Fuck. I can't English. Johnny Cage had been fed up with the lame writing of his current movie, Mortal Kombat: The Death of Johnny Cage, in which his character repeatedly died and was resurrected. To him, his real-life adventures were much more sensational. He kicked butt, but his studio felt like the hero needed to take a fall for dramatic purposes. Johnny Cage reluctantly agreed to continue with the project until the Thunder God Raiden called him away to a new adventure in Outworld. For maximum dramatic effect, Johnny Cage arrived on the island fortress of Shang Tsung by way of parachute. He glided to the exact place on the beach where Raiden had told him to rendezvous with the others. When night fell, the Earthrealm combatants lit a fire and discussed possible strategies to defeat Outworld threat. Once the fire had reached its full strength, Raiden finally appeared and revealed to them the events that had led him to the formation of the Deadly Alliance. Alright, show. During the years that Shang Tsung has sponsored the Mortal Kombat tournaments on Earth, the Outworld Master Bo' Rai Cho was secretly training warriors for competition. It is even speculated that it was he who brought the fighting style of drunken boxing to Earthrealm. After many years, he finally discovered that Shaolin monk Liu Kang had taught him the martial arts moves he needed to defeat Shang Tsung. Later, with the tournament secretly in the hands of Shaolin, his teachings were no longer needed and he returned to Outworld. Where's the other one? Raicho had been unable to compete against Shang Tsung in the Mortal Kombat tournaments on Earth. His Outworld birthplace guaranteed that his victory would have been in the name of Shao Kahn. But the conflict this time was not a tournament to prevent an evil emperor from consuming another realm. This time the battle was to save his own realm from the tyranny of two evil sorcerers. Nothing could hold him back from the challenge that lay before him. The wrath of Raicho would be unleashed once again. Okay, now we got Frost. Sub-Zero has reformed the Lin Kuei clan and held a tournament to recruit the best of the best. The winner was a mysterious female named Frost, who seemed to have freezing abilities similar to those of Sub-Zero. Breaking with Lin Kuei tradition, the new Grandmaster Sub-Zero took upon himself to train this new recruit. With his help, Frost was able to better harness her Kori powers. Sub-Zero was not able to teach her humility, however, and her arrogance grew along with her superior fighting abilities. Ugh. At the request of Thunder God Raiden, Sub-Zero journeyed to Outworld to help defeat the Deadly Alliance. Frost accompanied him to aid her new mentor and to gain more experience as a warrior by participating in real-world battles. Sub-Zero had hoped that Frost would gain perspective and enlightenment, but unknown to Sub-Zero, Frost has other reasons for following him into Outworld. She was merely waiting for the right moment to reveal her true intentions. Alright, we got Raiden. Where is Raiden? There he is. The other gods were fully aware of the potential damage the alliance between Quan Chi and Shang Tsung posed to the stability of the realms, yet even with this foresight, they all stood firm on their decision not to interfere. All, that is, except for one, Raiden. The former god of thunder pleaded with his fellow elder gods to take action, but they refused. Disgusted, Raiden relinquished his elder god status and returned to Earthrealm to gather support against the coming storm. I was going to say upcoming storm, but the coming storm, I guess. Raiden returned to Earthrealm to reunite with his comrades and inform them of their impending threat from the Deadly Alliance. Those that accepted his call to arms were instructed to meet him on Shang Tsung's old island fortress, located in Lost Sea. Once there, Raiden explained in detail the dire situation that faces not only Outworld, but Earthrealm as well. He then summoned Shang Tsung's nether ship from the ocean depths, and with it transported them all to the celestial portal, known only to sorcerers and deities. They emerged to an Outworld ready for battle. Ugh. Close. We're getting there. The Red Dragon had existed for centuries as a secretive criminal organization. Members such as Mavado were highly skilled and disciplined warriors, but in the last century, many of the more reckless members became dissatisfied with the restraints the code of the Red Dragon placed on them and broke away from their own gang. Since then, it has been the Red Dragon's #1 priority to complete eradicate the infidels known collectively as the Black Dragon. It was thought that the Black Dragon had been completely destroyed until Movado was approached by the two sorcerers Shang Tsung and Quan Chi. The sorcerers offered to hand over the last member of the Black Dragon Kano in return for Movado's assistance in eliminating a spy in Outworld. Movado accepted the offer and traveled to Outworld with Quan Chi and Shang Tsung by way of the secret interrealm portal located in the Lost Sea. The swordsman, who had been spying on Shang Tsung for the past few months, would soon be eliminated. Reptile. Reptile's detour to Kitana's base camp had delayed him just long enough for Shang Tsung and Quan Chi to spring their attack on Shao Kahn. Reptile was devastated that he had failed his master and wandered the Outworld wastelands aimlessly until he once again crossed paths with Natara. Desperately in need of a master, he offered his loyalty for her. Her first command to him was to attack the invader from Earthrealm, Cyrax. She explained that he must first destroy his arm panel in order to weaken the outsider. Reptile had discovered the plot devised by Shang Tsung and Quan Chi to assassinate Shao Kahn, but on his way to inform his master, he was distracted by a vampire. What? That's not what it said. She led him from a hidden base. Knowing the location of the base would be a great help for the Emperor. He to relay all the things learned, which only to discover. Oh. Oh, okay. So it was a distraction plan. Ooh, interesting. Well, let me reread that. She led him to the hidden base camp of Kitana's forces, knowing the location of the base would be a great help to the Emperor in the war against Edenia and the Shokan. Eager to relay all that he had learned, Reptile raced back to Shao Kahn's fortress, only to discover him lying dead on the floor. So, why is... There's no... Okay. Suhao, I guess. A member of the Red Dragon, Suhao's duty was to infiltrate the special forces and covertly guide them, the members of the Black Dragon. Once the Black Dragon was seemingly destroyed, Suhao was ordered to remain among the special force ranks as an informant until further notice. That notice came when his superior, Movado, ordered him to destroy the Outworld's investigation agency's ability to travel to Outworld. Suhao would not dishonor his Red Dragon clan. He would complete his task at any cost. Suhao gained access to an ion pulse bomb and infiltrated the heavily reinforced underground bunker that housed the techno portals designed by the agencies. Barely invading Jax, Suhao activated the portal to Outworld, switched on the bomb, and escaped into the portal before the ion pulse went off. The agency was destroyed, and with it any means for inter-realm travel from Earthrealm. Suhao must now make contact with Movado at Outworld to receive his next objective. So close. The mysterious Outworld elemental known as Blaze has been long on a quest throughout the realm. During his quest, he was ambushed on a bridge by an ancient sect of holy men still serving the long-dead Dragon King. The holy men enslaved him through mystic incantations and forced him to protect the last known great dragon egg. For many years, he has remained submerged beneath the molten rock of the incubation chamber as guardian of the egg. Ooh. Nothing more about... Okay. Kenshi time. Sensing the cries of his captured ancestors, Kenshi had made a vow to slay Shang Tsung in order to free them from his grasp. When he learned of Shang Tsung's escape to Outworld, Kenshi agreed to help the Special Forces search for the missing Agent Cyrax and any means to gain access to that realm, which allowed him to act as both rescue party and spy. Shortly after discovering the sorcerer's whereabouts, the agency was destroyed with it his only means to return to Earth. Kenshi now finds himself facing the deadly alliance on his own. Where's Kenshi? Right there. Bro, looking like Ryu? I'm God? Fucking A. Years ago, the rogue swordsman Kenshi wandered Japan to challenge the greatest warriors whose purpose in life was to simply be the best. However, Shang Tsung, however, had discovered Kenshi's true heritage as a descendant of a long-forgotten line of warrior kings. The sorcerer desired to consume the souls of these warrior kings and tricked the annoying Kenshi into releasing them from their tomb, an act which left him blinded. Shang Tsung consumed the souls and left Kenshi to die in a tomb. Ew. So now it's Jax left. Okay, Jax and Drummond and a few others. Jax spent most of his time in the heavily fortified underground facilities in the Outworld Investigation Agency. From an enormous underground chamber, Jax would send his agents to other realms by by way of man-made inner-realm portals. Two of his agents, the cyborg ninja Cyrex and the rogue swordsman Kenji, have been assigned to the realm of Outworld, a domain of strange creatures and maniacal sorcerers. Jax would soon be reminded of just how dangerous a threat to Earth that realm could be. After receiving information from Agent Kenshi about a new threat from Outworld, Jax barely escaped with his life when a traitor destroyed all means for inter-realm travel. The Outworld Investigation Agency was completely obliterated, but with the help of Thunder God Raiden, Jax eventually made it to Outworld to deal with the traitor who now served the Deadly Alliance. Jax swore that he would show no mercy to the one responsible for the destruction. The hunt for Suhao had begun. Kinda stupid, honestly. Kung Lao. Kung Lao was the first to find the body of his friend and fellow Sholang monk Liu Kang. He later discovered there was in fact Shang Tsung who had dealt the fatal blow. Enraged, Kung Lao abandoned his Shaolin beliefs and vowed revenge against the sorcerer. He knew that his fighting skill would not be sufficient to beat Shang Tsung. He would need training from the same Outworld master who had taught Liu Kang the one special attack he needed to win the Mortal Kombat tournament so many years ago. Kung Lao traveled to Outworld and informed the martial arts master Baraicho of Liu Kang's death at the hands of the sorcerer Shang Tsung. Devastated by the news, the old master agreed to teach Kung Lao the flying kick Liu Kang had used to defeat Shang Tsung a decade ago. The training was intense, but Baraicho was determined to give Kung Lao a greater edge than he had given Liu Kang. Once Kung Lao has mastered the whirlwind kick, both he and Baraicho journeyed across Outworld to deal with the sorcerer Shang Tsung. Close, we're almost there. The Oni Tormentor Draman had resided in the 5th plane of the Netherrealm for centuries. It was therefore no surprise to Moloch that Draman would so readily accept Quan Chi's offer for freedom from that realm in return for protection from the Ninja Spectre Scorpion. Draman and Moloch savagely brutalized Scorpion whenever he made a move for Quan Chi. It would not be so long before they would be released upon the world of living and taste mortal flesh once more. Draman had led Quan Chi to a structure that housed the remnants of ancient tablets and runestones dating back to the creation of the realms. Quan Chi's eye was caught by a tablet with an image that bore a striking resemblance to his amulet. The engraved writing revealed the amulet's hidden power to control inner-realm portals. Breaking his promise, Quan Chi betrayed Moloch and Draman and used the amulet to escape the Netherrealm without them. Unknown to Quan Chi, however, the two enemies also escaped and are now thirsty for revenge. Scorpion and then Sub-Zero and then Mocap. The Ninja Spectre Scorpion had assumed for many years that Sub-Zero had killed his family and clan, only to later discover that the true murderer was the sorcerer Quan Chi. After revealing his treachery, Quan Chi then attempted to send Scorpion to the 5th plane of the Netherrealm. Thinking quickly, Scorpion grappled the sorcerer at the last moment and they were both transported to the Forbidden Realm. This turn of events bonded well for Scorpion as his strength increased the longer he remained there. Quan Chi's powers, however, proved to be useless against him. Scorpion hunted Quan Chi relentlessly throughout the Netherrealm, thrashing him every chance he could. Eventually, Quan Chi enlisted the help of 2 Onis to protect him from the onslaught. When Quan Chi finally discovered a way out of the Netherrealm through a strange portal, Scorpion rushed to follow him. He emerged in Outworld, but in a different location, far from his prey. He can still sense Quan Chi's presence and will hunt him wherever he runs to. There's nowhere the sorcerer can hide. Raiden appeared before Sub-Zero and asked him to aid in defeating the Deadly Alliance in Outworld. Fighting alongside Raiden would prove to be the world that the Lin Kuei had changed for the better. Sub-Zero accepted the challenge and brought with him one of the newest recruits. It was highly unusual for the Grandmaster to embark on such a dangerous mission, but Sub-Zero felt it was necessary to earn the respect of his fellow Lin Kuei. The future of the Lin Kuei hang in the balance as Sub-Zero and the Ninja Cyborg Sector battled for control of the Dragon Medallion. Sub-Zero defeated Sector and then claimed the title of Grandmaster. With his freezing powers enhanced by the Medallion, holy crap! He vowed to reform the Lin Kuei as a force for good. Sub-Zero relocated the clan to a remote location in the frozen Arctic where he had discovered an ancient temple frozen into the side of a glacier. There, the new Lin Kuei could hone their skills without interruption. Mocap. A former martial arts teacher on the north side of Chicago, okay, the man commonly referred as Mocap was called upon by Johnny Cage to do some motion capture work for his new movie, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Mocap was flown to Hollywood begin his first session, which consisted mainly of the crane and snake styles. Although many other martial arts were used, Mkda was brought in repeatedly for his vast knowledge of fighting techniques. Oh, fucking A. And, I mean, we got the endings. You already saw them. Arenas. We can look at this, actually. Let's take a look at this. Wuxi Academy. Does this say anything? Wuxi Academy. 5 great masters founded the school dedicated to fighting the forces of evil. The center of practice area is used to evaluate tests as the teachers watch from the tower. Okay, kind of cool. Acid bath. Oh, whoops. This place of sacrifices where Shang Tsung once resided. Tournaments were held here, and a loser would be sprayed by the 4 acid Buddhas surrounding the ring. Damn! That fucking dark. Ages ago, Shang Tsung used this transport to cross the Lost Sea to the Celestial Portal of Outworld. It was also used to bring warriors from the mainland to Shang Tsung's island fortress. In ancient times, vessels like these were referred to as ghost ships. The Lost Tomb. The Lost Tomb is located in the Golden Desert inside a pyramid near the Sarna ruins. The entrance was buried for thousands of years until a great earthquake created an opening. The Dragon King's army was entombed here until his second coming. Excuse me. An unknown keeper maintains the tomb in its portal. Excuse me. This pyramid was once thought to be a solid structure. Okay, drum arena. The cliff people of Mkda hold their trials here. The giant drummers beat their drums as the fighters beat each other up. It is said that in the event of a tie, Konga, the biggest drummer, will challenge both of the warriors. Okay. House of Pikara. Or Pikara, sorry. The House of Pikara was a place of worship built upon a tomb of ancient warrior kings. It was in the labyrinth below this structure that Shang Tsung fooled Kenshi into releasing the souls of the kings. Lava Shrine. The last dragon egg incubates as an underground lava shrine. A sacred group of priests cares for and protects the egg, waiting for it to hatch. Oh, interesting. Kutan Palace. The throne room of Kutan Palace is decorated with the heads of ancient great rulers of the Shokan race. Prince Goro ruled here as one of the more feared half-human, half-dragon Shokan warriors. Too bad he was dead. Alright, palace grounds. Recently built by Li Bei's people under threat of death, Shang Tsung's palace is not only the base of operations for Deadly Alliance, but it also serves as the new location for housing the Dragon King's mummified army. Portal. The portal lies hidden in the blanket of fog. Only a few know of this location, and fewer know how to use the power of the portal sphere. The portal is a gate to the realms. Long Hai Temple serves the Great Sea Dragon with sacrificial offerings. Defeated warriors are sacrificed to the dragon from a floating platform on the ocean's inlet. Really? Damn. Sarna Ruins. Oh, okay. The Sarna Ruins were located just outside the Pyramid of the Dragon King. After the king's death, it was hoped that the last dragon egg could be incubated here. With growing instability in the land, Dragon King's holy men were forced to hide the egg in an underground molten cavern far from this location. Oh my. Lin Kuei Temple. Sub-Zero needed a remote base in the operations for his newly reformed Lin Kuei. After a long search, he found this mysterious and ancient temple frozen in the Arctic and immediately claimed it as the new temple of the Lin Kuei. Quan Chi's fortress. The interior of Quan Chi's stronghold, upper level, is based on the phrase omnipotence is at the boundary between opposites. It features the fighting area on the right, and Quan Chi's inner sanctum in a center field. The inner sanctum is a place protected by magic runes, where Quan Chi leaves his body as he astroplanes to the other spheres of existence. Okay. Dragonfly. Let's see what this one is. The Dragonfly is the fastest form of transportation across the vast expanses of Outworld. aside from sorcery. There are many of these easy flying transports, each with its own set of destinations. Interesting. Shang Tsung's palace story. In return for reviving the mummified army of the Dragon King, Quan Chi unlocked the ancient portals to the heavens for Shang Tsung. The result is a green swirl of tortured souls. Shang Tsung will now have access to an unlimited number of souls to sustain his life force forever. Moloch's lair. Located deep below Shang Tsung's palace, this lair serves as a place of torment. Moloch, the only destroyer, consumes the flesh of mortals in this sanctuary of death. Jesus. Okay. Okay, so it's concept art now. Oh god, we got a lot of these. Ooh, this could be fun. Can I just... Okay, so info. An earlier render of Kung Lao in the pose. We won't look at that. We'll just look at the pictures. Moloch. What does this actually say? Yeah. Alright, Deadly Alliance is born. What does it say? Shang Tsung Quan Chi promotional render. Bigger hands? Jeez. That is kind of crazy. Shang Tsung's sketch. I'm assuming early. Yeah. Moloch promo render. What does this say? High resolution render of Moloch in action. Holy crap. One moment. I just need to look at something. Okay, nothing important. Got it. Nice. Okay. Lovato coat concepts. I don't know why it shows the coat. Alright, Scorpion concept. This is an early sketch of Scorpion, right? Yeah. Well, yeah, Scorpion's just that fucking cool. Okay, early sketch of that. Swamplands. What? This was the idea for Swamplands. The player would go get hurled into a carcass covered with these bird bats, and they would scatter or maybe attack you? Okay. Alright, send it to the Elder Gods test. Okay. Here we go. You can tell this is fucking 2002 with how that was made. Concept characters. Left. A tormented soul whose body was a cage of unending pain, which would be redirected against his opponent. And berserking fury, the screws in the eyes, sockets, and wrists exaggerated his look of agony. The first sketch of a drunken fighter character shown in the mid-drunk and stumbled. Interesting. This is unfortunately painful. Yeah, fuck test your sight. Mkda temple concepts. And fuck test your mind. Giant drummer details. Just one of the drummers. Okay. Swampland sketch. So that's how it was supposed to be. Oh, okay. Baphomet. Never released character called Elder Demon Baphomet. Elder Demon. This would be a cool character to have. Sonya. Well, we already know what this is. Early. Preliminary design for Sonya's primary costume. It would eventually be simplified for her final look. Obviously. Simple. In quotes. Drum Arena? Yep. Character concepts. Is that Shao Kahn in the middle? Yeah, Shang Tsung alternate costumes. Concept sketches for alternate Shang Tsung, Shao Kahn, and Evil Sumo. Oh. Shang Tsung was supposed to be on the left? Ew. Lovato sketches. Yuck. Palace sketch. Nice. Octo Garden sketch. A concept for Mortal Kombat 4. It was called the Octo Garden. We had planned on having tentacles that would reach out from the wires and wiggle around, but this background never made it in the game. Damn! Shang Tsung's soul concept. Oh. Female character concepts. 2 female character concepts on the development of our female combatants roster. On the left is a tribal warrior goddess take on Sindel. On the right is a new character named Theobon. Kind of a companion piece to Li Mei, in that she was also going to be more contemporary club girl martial arts mistress. Interesting. More tester site. Quan Shi sketches. What did they change about this one? Concept sketches. Okay. After his secret journeys through the lower planes seeking long forbidden knowledge of the dark arts, Quan Shi returns at the peak of his sorcerer's powers and in possession of a mysterious looping weapon as well. Oh, okay. That is kind of cool to have. That is a nice house. Senate of the Elder Gods. Yeah, we never got one of those, huh? Oh, this is... I think this is MK4. We got a lot of stuff to look at. Sit back and relax, folks. We're gonna be here for a while. Raiden sketch. I think it's supposed to be early concept. Yeah. Swampland sketch again with the crocodile that was mentioned. Academy render. That's cool. Alright, Scorpion goes back to hell. MK4 ending.
By defeating you, Sub-Zero, I have avenged the death of my family and clan. Now my soul can finally rest.
Your soul will never rest, Scorpion. The Lin Kuei may have been responsible for your murder, but your family's true killer still remains free.
If you are not the murderer, then who is?
I am the one you seek. To defeat my nemesis Sub-Zero, I needed the power of a Spectre. You've done my bidding well, Scorpion. But now I must return you to the Netherrealm.
That is technically a canon ending for MK4. This is why we got, you know, the whole beginning with the Deadly Alliance. With them escaping the Netherrealm. Soul Cage concept. Made appearance in Mortal Kombat 3. Okay. Su Hao. Very weird pictures of him. Soul Chamber. This is from Mortal Kombat 3, actually. Or 2. Yeah, 3. Almost said 2. Character concept. Okay. Shokan Warriors. Specifically like Goro. Scorpion Cloth Test. Beautiful. Beautiful. we got that. How beautiful was that? We just saw a little cloth just flopping up. Oh boy. What was this? A Movado. The helmet sketch was yeah, no, that would have been stupid if he had the helmet. Li Mei. Ooh. We had a group of female ninjas in the Mortal Kombat history, but we wanted to vary our female presence a bit. Li Mei was introduced early on during brainstorming sessions, became the vehicle for a strong, sensual character with a more contemporary look and a deadly combination of martial arts prowess and a physical appeal. Whew, damn right, physical appeal. Whew. Anyways, I love when we get to see like the whole design of this. This is what I like about these games. It just showed like video footage of this. It's so cool. You'll never see that ever again in modern games. Swampland sketch. Nice. Reptile sketch. Dude, that looks fucking creepy. Reptile concept. Was the less human, more reptilian approach? Yeah. First cursed Quan Chi sketch. Yeah. That scary almost deadlock. Yeah, scary almost deadlock. Yeah, that's kind of creepy, not gonna lie. Daru, which was never a character. Surrounding images that's been voiced in bald head might be nondescript. Oh. So here's the thing about Daru, is that he is in the next game. Cyrax sketch. More technology advanced than the previous games. He's more machine than man now. Well, that's not true. Bloodstone mine concepts. The mine from Mortal Kombat 4. I've never seen this before. This is kind of cool. Cyrix test render. Okay. Lee May sketch. I understand what they were going for at first. Traditional Chinese clothing and funky club gear. They say that this treatment didn't differ enough from her main costume. However, a lot of women who have seen this sketch say that they would love to have this outfit for themselves. Hey girls, if you watch my stream, what do you think about this costume? Would you wear it? Let me know. I think it looks nice. Dragonfly concept. Ooh, I love that. House of Picaro. Very nice. Early Mkda promo. Let's see this. Bro, stretching on God. He's reminding us to stretch. Folks, remember to stretch. Okay. Very nice. What? It's supposed to be the spear right there at the end, for those who don't know. Alright. Palace exterior. Nice. Another sketch. This one I like. Bank interior. That's from Mortal Kombat 3. Or is it Ultimate? No, it's just regular Mortal Kombat 3. Yeah, because of the war. It's very nice. Ling Hai. Oh, there's the dragon. Oh, the dragon's underwater. Oh. Wish we got that for a possible fatality, but that's not happening in this game. Alright, Scorpion. That is a nice model. Yeah, his replacement with a flaming skull was a nice touch. Too bad MK1, the newest one, was not that good for the skin. Many environments for Conquest mode. Broken down rings, standing stones, ceremonial. Whoa. Excuse me. Anyways, Ice Palace test. Very blue. Very, very blue. That's all I'm going to say. And there it goes. Firewall concepts. What in the fuck is this? Concept drawing from Mortal Kombat 4 of the Firewall. I don't remember this. Or sketch. Now here's the thing. That most out of all the classic games, I'm only counting 1, 2, 3, Ultimate 3, and 4. 4 has been my least played, as you guys can tell. The Force from MK2, Riverfront concept. That is MK3. There's I see the mutant octopus peering out of the water. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Lava Shrine exterior concept. The priest. Pencil sketch. Priests are shown their way to the interior to visit the incubating egg. All of them secretly dread the long walk and the intense heat. All of them secretly dread. They don't have to be there if they don't want to. Fucking A. Lava Shrine priest. Why don't we ever see these in Deception? That's my real question. Church concept. That is from Mortal Kombat 3 as well. Yes. Fortress exterior. You know, if you really look closer, like if you go from a higher point, there's supposed to be like symbols, like the devil symbols for Quan Chi's fortress. I don't know why. Character concept. What? Based on Hong Kong movies? Oh my god. Daru sketch. Another character that never made it in. Training's way of a samurai was too bloodthirsty to abide by their code of honor. The two swords technique is Daru's signature. Time didn't allow his inclusion in this version of the game, but maybe next time. I wish... Oh my god. I wish they had this version of Dairu in the game, but they fucking didn't. Damn. That would have been kind of cool. Anyways, MK Gold endings. Here we go. We're gonna be here for a hot minute, folks. Sit back and watch.
To rid all realms of Shinnok's menace.
Years I suffered in the bowels of the Netherrealm. You, Thunder God, are responsible for my suffering. Now the piteous mortals of Earth will pay for my grievance. As payment for your loyal services, Quan Chi, I grant you the gift of your existence.
I do more than question you, Shinnok. I challenge you.
Then you shall die.
You are now freed from my curse. Live well, Lin Kuei warrior.
Lead you to him.
What about the others?
He has something special planned for them. I don't know what Kitana saw in you. Can't you see, Liu Kang? This is a trap!
I once thought that an allegiance with an enemy was a lost cause, Princess Kitana.
As long as they abide by the treaty.
The destruction of Earth's warriors.
Yes, we are most appreciative of your efforts.
Now I wish to return in time to my home world before it was destroyed at the hands of Shao Kahn. While I am forced to hide in the shadows.
This is Lieutenant Sonya Blade. What?
Sonya, this is Major Briggs. Come in. Sonya, this is Jax. Are you there?
They did not show all the endings. That's unfortunate too, because there was like Cyrex ending we didn't see, or Jax's ending. You know, Jax and Jerk's endings are not legit. Okay. But yeah, Jax rendering. Love Jax. I hate fighting him. Frost, fucking nasty. Swampland's test render. They went with the dead croc. Got it. Drum arena sketch. Okay, another one of those. Suhouse sketches. What in the fuck is that? Why? Oh my god, that is... Okay. Lee May sketches. Again, showing that again. Early pencils, there are roof. Yeah. Okay. Which again, very nice. Shang Tsung. Oh, I like this version of Shang Tsung. I wish they went with this one. On the right is a diagram of the bone laid out. I wish they went with this costume instead of the other one. Kitana sketches. Woo! Yes! Kitana, let's go. Dragonfly render. Nice. Place interior sketches. Palace, I mean. It's alright. Raiden test render. Swampland sketches again. Okay. Elder Gods Hall sketch. Is that MK4? Yeah. We're limited to the low number of polygons in the game allowed at the time. Ooh. Dragonfly test. Okay. Let's see this. I like this. I like the Dragonfly. How did that not destroy the wings? I mean, obviously it's not flying, but like, you know what I'm saying. Alright, here we go. The Tara sketch. Oh, damn, my girl. You are a baddie. Her what? Her final costume was altered for simplicity? You fucking lazy bastards. This would have been a nice alternate costume. The fuck? Hold on. Cyrex sketches. Alright. Kind of like Transformers in a way. Conquest mode concepts, test your might, test your sight. And then amphitheater. Oh wait, amphitheater? Amphitheater. Amphitheater. Fucking damn it, I'm not, fuck you. Moloch sketches. Bro. Oh, he has a tail. I didn't realize he had a tail. Arena concepts. Okay. Skull motif for an unnamed fighting arena. Okay. Character concepts. I'm assuming they were trying to pull like a Sindel. Yeah. Yeah. So kind of like Sindel's in the back. But also like... blood particle details. Hands covered in with blood. Throw, whap, wind up the flick, poke. Oh my god. Clicks on floor, makes for some gore. Need I say more? Made particles or 30 sketch. Or 30 stretch? Yeah, stretch. Or 20 TGA. Okay. Wow. Okay. Gameplay wall tricks, which is wall back attack, wall dodge ram, wall backflip, and wall spin kick, which we never did. Cool ideas we could have had. Gameplay kicks and dodges, which I wish they did more of this in MK Deadly Alliance. Cage blitz, oh that's kind of cool. Airborne running kicks, yeah, kind of cool. Dodge back with sidekick. And then dodge up Cannonball. See, I wish they did the dodge up Cannonball. That would have been cool. Gameplay with fatalities. Blind ESP Bone Breaker. Oh, yeah. Sure. She-Zero Freeze and Shatter. And then Sonya Kiss and Back Break. Oh. That's really the fatality for Sonya? Ew. Face Strikes. Phase 2 hold up arm, phase 3 skid marks, hit by spear in air. That's kind of crazy. That would be a reaction they were trying to do. Hyper bend, back bend, chin 3 corkscrew. Oh, corkscrew would be fucked. And pop up close. Okay. Special moves, summon fire. 3D side attack. So, Shang Tsung's grapple hook, Mavado, grapple spin, opponent. So, literally, why would we not get that from Mavado at the bottom? Oh, doesn't even say why. Okay, boring. Football tackle. What? For mocap. Why would we not get football tackle? What the fuck? Climb knee, face kick. Then we got that. Double knee break. Oof. Gameplay fatalities. Floor freeze. Jack stomp. Cyrex bomb. Kano laser beam. Super slide kick in the ass. Super slide. Oh. Oh my god. That'd be Johnny Cage's fatality. Throw, climb, chest stomp. Backflip chest kick. Climb, shoulder stomp. Okay. And now we got a Wuxi Academy test. It looks nice. It's laid out like a normal standard, which is very nice. Nothing wrong with that. Oh yeah, they're gonna show that. That's kind of cool. You know, Wuxi Academy was used to use a lot. Now that people think there is, but they were. Sub-Zero sketch. I like that one. Wuxi Academy sketches. Phew. Yeah, no, B would have been horrible. C would have been the best one, which they used for the most part. Bridge Arena concept. Oof. Bridge would have been terrifying. Draman sketches. The Oni himself. Yeah. Outworld concept sketch. Yeah, that sounds about right from Mortal Kombat 2. Sarna Ruins concepts. Ayo. Free drawings, huh? I'm just kidding. Bro, what is Suhao? Like, what the fuck? Oof. Palace exterior sketches. Yep. East view. ONYX ball sketch. On a wait, of the Japanese demons imitating the demons. Nothing wrong. Wait. And for a year and a day, ONYX lives only to destroy. I can't read everything, but like a dark owl known only as ONYX herald brings in a chain. Oh, ONYX has a herald. Oh. Oh, just for story. Cool. Okay. Sonya sketch. Damn, girl. Oof. House of Picara. Jack's concept sketch. Scorpion promo render. Ooh. Alright. Hachiman sketch? Who is Hachiman? Or a character called Hachiman. Which I'm assuming it switched over to Hotaru. Oh, damn! That is some nice drawing right there, Katana. All the lips could be fixed. I'm just kidding. Just, damn, girl! Wuxi Academy. Scorpion, wait, online promo image? Oh. That's cool. Play sketches. So, why didn't he get the double axe? Quan Chi promo render. Bro, that does not look like Quan Chi at all. Quan Chi fortress sketches, okay. Lost Tomb sketch. Alright. The mine area concept, that's MK4, which I've never seen again. Movie board, story 1 of 8. Quan walking through the hell molten lava stream ash. Quan walking? Quan drops out of the rolling eye of Sauron effect. Quan closes portal. Portal closes. Continue. Runestone resembles an amulet. Quan wanders desert. Quan looks up when he walks into pyramid shadow. I'm sorry, wait, hold on. Oh, it's the weapon he's supposed to have. William shot of the pyramid. Pyramid interior with mummified warriors. Quan expects sarcophagus. Closed on Quan's hand reading. Eye glows through magic. Lift glows as and passes over something. Magic revealing hieroglyphs. One turns to hit to scan mummified army. Smiles evilly as he realizes potential in his luck. Throws head back and laughs largely. That's how it laughs to psycho seriousness. Downside temple inside, Shane selling the warrior and being on fire in front of the soul needle. And it shows. And words of my fight. This social travels in slowly comes to life. Okay. Cameras move to the left. Evidence of the waiting to be reanimated. Fade to figures on the island. Boat. Okay. What's up, Rain? He's narrator. Camera pulls back to the Rain's back and revealed. Key heroes are revealed. Camera pulls back to round. Your characters, face. Okay. So yeah, basically what MK Deadly Alliance would be like if they didn't kill their main character, Liu Kang. Breakable standing sarcophagus. Evil Master sketch. Concept fighting clan called the Evil Masters. Okay, what is this? The Fantastic Four, but evil? Come on now. Yeah, that was definitely going to be his weapon, no doubt. Reptile's Lair concept, that is MK2. No, this is MK4. Oh. I did not know Reptile had a lair. Fallen Giant. Ooh. Wait, what's this? Fallen Giants Arena concept or sketch? A background idea for MK4 based around slaughter giants. Okay. That would have been neat. Blade arena test. Oh. Oh, this is scary. Phew. Crazy motherfuckers for that. Lung High Temple. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Kung Lao render test. Yeah. Drum arena details. That's kind of cool. Wind. Making dust clouds fly by. Door wall. Drummer scale. Okay. Dojo concept. Ooh. And then Kenshi sketch. How many more do we have? Oh, not much left. Okay, gang. Lava Shine sketch. Okay, that's where the priests are. And shows development of strong level light source and long shadows. The altar was revised towards its current incubating egg concept. Oh. Slaughtered Yard. Isn't that MK3? MK4. Oh my god. Notice the bird bats on the fence? Okay. I don't know anything about MK4 apparently. What's this? Lava Shrine sketch? So this was supposedly like Blaze, supposedly. To create one to put the actual. Oh. Movado sketches again, which no one had idea how to make that. No one know how what they want to do with Movado. My god. Yeah, good thing you didn't do that, honestly. You would have creeped out a lot of people with that. I'm just kidding. The temple sketch again, which, okay, cool dragon. Swamp bird test. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? What am I looking at? Okay, Sub-Zero sketch. That's also cool. Bridge arena concept. Okay. Kutan Palace sketch. Because the... Oh, what's it called? Shokan. Shang Tsung sketches. Ooh, let's go. Shang Tsung's Palace sketch. Which... I don't know why they have all the guards right there. Wouldn't they be on the side? Lava... Wait, what's this? Lava Shrine sketch? Oof. All of them were used, I believe. Shang Tsung's Palace sketch. Again, Palace Grounds, excuse me. Movado sketch again. You have so many Movado sketches, dude. Seriously. Tiamat. They were going to make a Tiamat character? Oh, for the redesigned reptile. Rep Tiamat. That would be kind of cool. Jackson's model. Preliminary. There we go. Sarna Ruins. Okay. You know, I just realized something. How did they all move the mummified army from the Lost Tomb into Shang Tsung's palace? Kenshi story sketch. Ooh. Yeah, because that picture, when you all see the loading screen of when someone's like burning their eyes out, that was Kenshi. Quan Chi's fortress sketches. Oof. Nice. Palace exterior sketches. Okay. Character concepts. Once again, I think it was supposed to be a new character. Based on the Hong Kong movie again. What about Kai? What the hell? Alright, Conquest. Again. Coin sketches. Why did not use the top left one? Bro! Why not Scorpion, bro? Like, why? That would have been so cool. Originally, these images were for the Netherrealm tunnel scene in the opening movie sequence. Rendered images were eventually used in the final version, but these sketches were used for the collectible coins. Give me that coin! Dude, Scorpion coin, I would have taken, bro. Acid Bath sketch. Okay. Another Suhao sketch. I feel like you get so many... Okay. Early MKDA. Interesting. Glad they didn't go with that. Although Scorpion looks kind of fire. Another early one. Another early one. Oh, that's how the fight's supposed to be? Ugh. Oh, God. Glad they did not go with that. Yeah, early promo image. Test your might. Fuck test your might, bro. I could never get 450 on it. I got 400 a lot, but not that. Wuxi Academy sketches. Yeah. Yeah. Of Girls Throne sketch. Yeah. Dramen sketch. Oh, God. Holy shit. Wait, what? Sentence to the depths of Netherrealm with last. Okay. Welcome to hell. That's my favorite video of all time.
This week
We're watching
on
this again, by the
Cooking
way.
with Scorpion. Learn about chopping, tenderizing, chopping, cake decorating, and chopping.
After we're done with the stream, I am going to finish it off with this because it's too good. Alright, Kai sketch. Again, Kai, but... Oh. Who originally debuted in MK4. Oh. Bridge Arena concept. Oh, that's MK3! Oh, the bridge! Oh! Edma? For those who like that, good on you. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyways, so here's Blaze. Oh, he was supposed to be human, but then I guess not anymore. Okay. Story mode concept sketch. Sea of Souls. Oh yeah, I'm for a concepts. Okay, okay. Land of Ice. I like how they try to make it all one area. Gates to Outworld, yeah. Raw sketches. Bro, she literally looks like Katana. She literally looks like fucking Katana, and then they just say, fuck it, we're changing her. Acid Buddha detail. Oof. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4 spray. Oof. Dramen sketch. God, he's so weird. But he's so cool at the same time. He's like one of my favorite characters in Deadly Alliance, just because he's funny. Like you can use his moves funny. What's this? Lung High. Okay. Dragon Arena concept. Oh, okay. Raicho sketch. I get why they did what they did. Raicho, the perfect opportunity to create, develop an overweight martial arts master with the addition of the Drunken Fist fighting style. Cage sketches. Oh, you know it's gotta be good when they gotta bring Cage in. Quan Chi Sanctum sketch. Yeah. Acid Buddha sketch. Bro, just like, they were ready for that. Another Sagrex sketch. Oh my god, the left looks so realistic versus the one that looks like a traditional drawing, like, purely. I mean, I know. Why is she render? Oof. Conquest mode concepts. Keep Cave, Mortuary, Crypt. Kung Lao sketch. Ew. That... Okay, I know it's not AI, but like the drawing of it was... Oof. Organic Arena concept. And then Baraka's demise. Rip Baraka.
Enter. I said enter, Baraka. Have no fear. Our betrayal is complete. I have dealt with those once loyal to Shinnok. This victory is ours.
You bask in your newfound power on the throne of Queen Sindel, while I am forced to hide in the shadows.
Who is it you are hiding from? The Elder Gods are dead. Raiden is dead. And thanks to you, Shinnok is dead.
Everyone is dead.
Yes. Everyone in this Forsaken Realm is dead.
How do we rule a realm with no one in it?
This war was not about holding court to mortals. It was about obtaining power. I now possess that power.
And I am forced to live out my existence in a dead realm with a madman. Now, sorcerer, you will pay with your life.
I haven't a life to give, you fool.
What?
So, wait. If you really think about it, he just killed his only servant left, and now he's alone in this world, thinking he has power. If you really think about it. Once again, I never played Gold as much. I played 4, but not Gold. The Marsh concept. Nice. Moloch promo, which is on the loading screen. Temple Oarsman. Okay. So I'm playing Test Render. Okay, the Croc's dead again. Dragonfly concept model, which is very nice. It looks like How to Train a Dragon type of style. Jack's concept sketch. Again, what in the fuck? Why? Why is his hand so fucking big? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I think he was unused. Thank God. Some more Sonya sketch. Damn, girl. Graveyard concept. That's from Mortal Kombat 3. Yep. Kenshi test render. Blind Kenshi. Fire Arena concept. That is 3? Artist Tony always wanted to do a background based around spiders. Is a concept. Oh. Yeah. Arachnophobia is a thing. Also, fuck Frost. No one likes Frost. Zebron. What the fuck is Zebron? What is Zebron? Sketch of Prince Zebron, who led his race of Zebramen to freedom as they chanted the call Viva Zebron. It was put on Ed Boon's website 2 years ago and caused quite a stir. This is only a joke. We would not do a zebra guy in the game, right? I don't know, you did Devora. You wouldn't pass me the surprise if we did that. Lava Shrine sketch. Okay. Once again. Let's actually just go skip the video for now, because I want to finish this. Is that Crypt's cost? Oh. The Crypt concepts. So, what is its original idea? The idea featured a Crypt Keeper that escorts you with your purchase selections to combine balance of polygons, detail, low tense speed and navigation, put the Keeper in his own grave. Oh. Palette concepts. As Mortal Kombat 3. Gold. Wait, what? I thought it was 3. Oh. Okay. Water Temple. That is 4. Oh, done early development. Okay. Another Drum Arena sketch. Sub-Zero promo render, which looks badass. And then the Kutan Pal sketch. And then facial animation. I just see Reptile just sticking his tongue out. It's so fucking hilarious. Alright, extras. This is the last one we're gonna look at. And luckily for us, there is a whole fuck ton to look at. Oh boy. Alright. The security panels for MK2, which looks pretty cool. Quan Chi's tattoos. What was the idea behind this? While I'm finding the fifth plan, Quan Chi actually burned some of the information pertaining to his amulet into his skin. Interesting. Shang Tsung's palace. Which, again, modified army. Quan Chi's throne that was used in MK mythologies, actually. Yeah. Quan Chi's inner sanctum, which is stupid. Sub-Zero's medallion. Okay. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 LQ. I don't know if I'm gonna look at the mark here, but Ghost Ship. Again, how is Ghost Ship with the undefeatable army gonna be a thing? Oh! Excuse me. That's what they did with... Okay. This is the vessel that was mainly used. That is interesting to know. That's how they did that. World Sphere. Okay. The grid guest stars. Yes. Meet Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Let's go. The grid, Noob Saibot. I forgot they were going to add Noob Saibot to the game. Okay. The grid, MK Ninjas. That's kind of funny. Blood energy drink. If you ever wish you could party all night like your vampire friends, blood is for you. The awesome flavor of blood, oranges, and other secret ingredients will give you the energy you need to raise hell. Tastes so good you can't just drink one. Blood leaves you thirsty for more. That's funny. Reptile skin lotion. Ooh. 100% animal tested. Clinically proven to relieve dry, scaly skin. If you're like Reptile, you'll shed an entire layer of scaly skin every season. Just because you're an evil, acid-spitting lizard doesn't mean you can't have that smooth shower of fresh skin you've always wanted. With lizard derm, you'll be as soft as a baby Gear's bottom. Okay. Backstage. Oh yeah. Oh, interesting. Someone actually made a design for Reptile. Kind of cool. MK4 commercial. Nice. Backstage with this again. With Shinnok and Scorpion. MK Gold logo. MK4 Sonya and Tanya. Bam! Look at Destiny. Look at Destiny. What's that? It chronicles the Mortal Kombat tournament histories. Oh, it's Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero. Mythology. The Great Dragon Egg. Whoosh. Kano's cereal. Before heading into combat, Kano likes to start his day with the wholesome goodness of Kano's cereal. Its vitamins and minerals give Kano the energy to give his toughest opponents a massive butt kicking. Kano is the only cereal that makes blood-colored milk. Interesting. Okay. Carlos? Okay. Okay, Carl's research for many fighting styles for Deadly Alliance. That's actually kind of cool. In his previous life, Carlos was the actor who portrayed Raiden in the previous versions of Mortal Kombat. That's kind of cool. Dragonfly story. Let's see what the story is. Oh, wait, we already know about this. Kung Lao versus Jax. I couldn't find Kung Lao at first. That was the names in the background sign. Boone, Tobias, yep. Lifeguard Sonya. Damn! Yes! When not working as an agent for the Special Forces, she combing the beach as a top lifeguard. Don't fake you're drowning for some free mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Because Sonya will kick your ass after saving you. Dan Toasty. Wait, what's his name? Forden? Has been doing sounds for games for over 14 years. He is best known for his song called Toasty. He just retired too recently. Watch shit on the sax. Hell yeah. A new prodigy joins the Jazz Masters. Quan Chi, with soulful music influenced by the life of Netherrealm's main streets. Quan Chi delivers his first major label album, Kinda Black and Blue, Fire or Else. Mortal Kombat 2 print ad. Oh, that's kind of interesting, I guess. MK3 behind the scene. Who is the girl? That's Katana? That's supposed to be Katana? Oh, that's crazy. Ed Boon. Hey! One of the founders. He is the co-creator, so yes. Mythology's home version. Quality Assurance Chicago. Left to right. Chris Seaton, Ray DeGuzman, Eddie Ferrier, Jason Mueller, Adrian Castaneda, Castaneda, and Adam Hernandez. Very, very nice. Mortal Kombat 3. Action figures. Oh, each box also came with a temporary Max MK tattoo. That would be kind of cool. Action figures again. Okay. There's even a special 2-pack of the infamous battle between Goro and Cage. Cage and Goro, but yeah, that's kind of cool. Action figures again. Oof. Melina and Shang Tsung. And that is Liu Kang and Sonya. And that is going to be Scorpion and Sub-Zero. More action figures. Dude, this is insane. Now, those are nice ones. The MK Trilogy ones, very nice. And, those are okay. Action figure vehicles? Oh, that's cool. My favorite would have to be the Dragon Link. Oh my god, they had a battery car along with it. Let's go. Ultimate MK3. Quan Chi's chest armor. Oh. A long time ago. Is this supposed to be a joke behind this? Oh. Yeah. Wait, what does the side note say? The game originally was going to be based around a famous martial arts actor. Oh. After started Cyrex. Feelings. Poetry and essays of feelings are the perfect meditation between fatalities. Buy it now at your local realm bookstore. Lots of people think that I am just a violent mechanical assassin. True, but that's only one part of me. I'm not shredding someone in my machinery. Feelings just lets me get in touch with my human side. Cyrex LK44. The Portal story. Yeah, it just transfers between realms. MK1, Scorpion versus Sub-Zero. aka Bihan. Deadly Alliance coins. Oh, those are cool. Oh. I wish I got one of those commemorative coins. But deception. MK3 arcade cabinet. Bug blaster. If your flesh is rotting off your bones, then those pesky flies and maggots are sure to follow. He'll live with swarms of annoying flies. Blast them. Draman never leaves his dimension without his handy bug blaster. MK2 characters. Funny enough, this is when we lost Sonya and Kano. And we also lost. We technically got Sub-Zero back, even though he's technically dead. Finding out that's Kuai Liang. We also got a hell of a lot more characters. Like Reptile, Jax, Baraka, Melina, Kitana, and Shang Tsung, and Kung Lao. But other than that, like, yeah. That's not a lot if you really think about it. I mean, it's a lot, but it's not a lot. Mortal Kombat t-shirts. I would love one of those. MK Youth. Wait, what? Youth clothing. I would probably get the one all the way to the right. That's the only one I would get for my toddler. Maybe, I don't know, maybe. MK sweatshirts. Yeah. Ooh. Here we go. MK t-shirts. Not bad. Alright, comic book time. Does this show the whole comic? Oh, it does. I'm not gonna read all of this, but this is kind of cool. I don't want to waste so much time reading it for stream, you know? But just know I have all of these, but yeah, talking about the Goro, the Mortal Kombat tournament. Let's see what does 28 say. Liu Kang ends it. Oh, what a threat. Oh. I like how this says, like, 2,000, height 8'2". Scorpion is not H32, he's a Spectre. Come on now. Sector's helmet. Guys. Herman Sanchez. Herman worked on the Mortal Kombat mythology. Oh. MK Pinball. That would be kind of cool, but that would probably break quickly. MK Gold print ad. No Liu Kang, which is surprising. But they will show fucking Baraka that they hate so much. Kenshi's sword. Shang Tsung Soulnado. He's like, yes, it is mine. MK4 logo. MK Rock'em Sock'em. That would be kind of cool. Except it's Raiden and Goro, not Liu Kang. Sub-Zero's coffee mug. Sub-Zero's freezing fists of fury were always turning his hot cup of morning coffee into a mocha popsicle. That is until he tried the official Mortal Kombat coffee mug. It's titanium and high-grade steel. This combat mug will withstand your menacing grip and keep your coffee warm for hours. 32 packs. Missing a killer fatality because of a trip to the bathroom. Your worries are now over with duties, adult diapers. Oh my god. Quan Chi's amulet. He didn't wear it technically. Halloween mask. I don't know how I feel about these masks. I don't know. Putting on a Kitaro mask was scared off living daylights of anyone, but like, oof. His blade was cool. Mkda Deadly Lens merchandise. That is kind of cool. Programmers. Alright, let's see the programmers' names. Jay Binado, Jim Turndina, and Jim Bolvin. John Greenberg. What is he known for? John was influential in writing, rendering code for the characters and background. Nice. MK4 print ad. Again. They do Baraka, but not Liu Kang. But they have Cage, but not Liu Kang. John Nocher. What is John known for? Special effects, as well as the crypt and number of fatalities. Ah, so the failed ones. MK2 arcade board. What the fuck? John something. Classic. Whoa. Nice. Johnny Cage videos. Remember seeing action star Johnny Cage on screen for the first time? Experience all the excitement and adventures with the complete Johnny Cage video collection. If you want to know, we'll throw in the Earthrealm Girls Gone Wild. Damn. John Vogel. Grouchy. He wrote most of the story. Bro looks so fucking grouchy. Kino's reminder. Before being thrown from a skyscraper by Sonya Blade, Kino has grasped a lock of her hair and ripped it from her head. He's kept it ever since as a reminder of their rivalry. Interesting. Why is it like white? MK4 home version. The artists. Let's see what their names are. Andy... I cannot say that last name. Katie Diebold and Chuck Ernst. Indiana Golf. Oof. Oh, but yeah, you stay right there, Lady Katana. Can of squid. Jumbo squid. Enjoy Outworld's finest squid. Now dolphin free. No dolphins were harmed during the brutal squid killing process needed to bring it to its fine product. MK baseball caps. This is kind of cool. I wish we had more of these. MK4 characters. This is what sucks because they got rid of Sonya on this one. No, they didn't. It was Jax. No, they didn't. Who did they get rid of then? I know they got rid of someone. Tyrex and Sector were gone. They got Volcano's supposedly dead. I'm trying to think who else was there. Kung Lao is gone. Kitana and Melina were gone for some odd reason. Jade is also gone. Baraka is not there. I'm trying to think who else. I mean Sindel, but you know. MK strategy guides. There was legit strategy guides for this? Bro. Alexander something. I'm assuming based on the background, he was working on Conquest mode with the script system. Barentine. Okay. K1. Cage versus Kano. Okay. Itara's Crystal. The vampire race has the ability to create temporal rifts between realms by using crystals like the one around Itara's neck. Her civilization may be trapped in the outworld, but individual vampires possessing these crystals can travel to other realms, such as Earthrealm, for brief periods of time. Okay. Louis Mkda. Okay. Character artist. Cool. Chrome Bling. From his sweet wheels to a blazing set of chrome arms, Drax always knows how to make an impression. Chrome Bling is the closest thing to bling bling in a bottle, transforming your junk car into a pimp mobile that you've always known it could be. Chrome Bling will make your envy of all the outworld obsession of every woman. Shit. That. There was a fucking website? Wow. Crypt content. Okay. MQ1 Arcade Goro. MKDA box art. Vengeance. Vengeance wouldn't work. Well. Just Vengeance wouldn't work. Again, I get they want to do Vengeance, but like, ugh. Yeah, oh my god, they were so struck with Vengeance. That middle picture, the first two pictures, very nice. They were awe-struck with Vengeance. Oh my god. Midway Creative Media. Let's see what we got. Krish Gretz, Christian Munoz, Jack O'Neill, Larry Wuntman, and foreground, Jim Aeneas, and the editing suit. Oh. MK4, Scorpion versus Raiden. Bro. Mike Boone. Isn't that Knight's younger brother? Or is that his son? MK4 in the grid. Oh. Tools and technology. Who we got? We got Steve Anichini, Odo Shern, and Kerry Mednick. Nice. MKDA print ad. Bro. So brutal, so evil, so deadly. Yeah. MK4 Road Tour. Wow. That's in July through August of 1997. Damn. They did not want to go home. So many people were excited for this, not gonna lie. The arcade debut. Everyone was hyped for MK4 apparently. MK1 Arcade. MK Basketball. Oh my god. With Neats as the head. Mike Tarn. Mike designed the Kutan Palace and the Wuxi Academy. And other fighting areas apparently. Assassin for Hire. When you need a solo assassin, look no further than Red Dragon Entertainment Lovato. Red Dragon's Employee of the Month. You know, any assignment from taking out telemarketing pests to avenging your father's death. Call now. We got, what is this? Oh, there's no number on there. Boring. Nigel Casey. Programmer Nigel Casey as desk. In addition to programming Nigel Carlos Piscina. Oh, they did the research for fighting art style. Nice. MK Lunchtime. Great warriors need to feel it before a full day of combos, fatalities, and tests of might in sight. Let everyone in the cafeteria know who they're messing with by proudly displaying MK lunch gear. If that's real, I want that. Cabal's helmet. Next game. Scorpion versus Jade. Alright. Nick Shin. Program a number of special effects as well as main fatalities as well. Again, bad ones. Arctic hold. Whoa, hold on. I wonder how Frost keeps that killer blue hairstyle intact. Now you can look into Drop Dead Gorges with Arctic hold hair gel. Your icy goods will freeze everyone in their tracks. Yeah, no. Kenshi's glass eyes. Oh boy. Don't let an unfortunate blinding accident cramp your style, whether you always wanted blue eyes or would like to add some whimsy to your wardrobe with an 8-ball in the right socket. Kenshi's glass eye have the look for you. Let's go. Damnation charcoal burns like hell. Don't trust your family barbecue to just any old charcoal. Whether you're cooking up some hot dogs for the kids or roasting the flesh of your enemies, Damnation charcoal gets the job done. Nothing grills a steak like the flames of hell. Brian LeBron. Or what does it say? LeBron. Oh, LeBron. Brian LeBron. Look. Along with Paulo Garcia, laid out many missions for Conquest mode. Ugh. Midway Movie Group. Who we got? Dave Mueller, Sam Kreider, Adam Norton, Pav, Kovacic, Chad Green, Dano Buendia, Jim Rohn, and Tom. I'm not saying the last name. Not pictured. Anna Marie Cohen, and Laura Grieve. Okay. Mortal candies. They say the path to a man's heart is through his stomach, but when your heart is replaced by a gaping cybernetic power generator, you've got a lot of eating to do when you're feeling down. Replace that empty void in your heart with a big box of mortal candies. MK4 logo treatment. Alan Villainy. Alan has designed much of low-level software architecture in Deadly Alliance. He also wrote the collision system and was instrumental in the art exporting process. 1. Back to school with MK. God, those computers back then. Crazy. Football rating. What game was this in? Midway's Blitz football game. Reptiles De-Evolution. Yeah, good times. Interesting. Hang on, how much more do we got left? Almost there. Paulo, assistant producer Paulo Garcia at work. He laid out many Conquest missions. Brian, LeBron, MK3 gear. Yes! Moloch the hobbyist. In between hunting down his prey and swinging his giant ball of death, Moloch has plenty of free time to pursue his hobbies. He enjoys building fine miniature ships for his keeper Shing Tsung, who is impressed by Moloch's patience and attention to detail. Yeah. Goro statuette. That is so cool. MK Mythologies. Oof. All these shirts, Chicago. Here we go. We got Eric Zuick, Wackerfuss, Francisco Snapdog Aldana, Francis Franchi, Brooks, Warren Wilkies, Rob Schoenbacher, Dave Castle, and Lauren Gold foreground. Okay. MKDA hats and shirts. I like the sweatshirt. I think that's a sweatshirt. No, that's t-shirt. No. MK3 promo. The MK1 characters. Good times. Fan art. Not bad. Fan art. Very nice. Oh, very nice. Fan art. Very cool. Fan art. Interesting. Fan art. Ooh. Alright, get over here. Bro, you missed. But he missed. He missed! MK4 logo. Let's go. Reptiles past. Huh. MK2 arcade. MKDA at the E3 Expo 2002. Robert Blum. He is designed the particle system used in Deadly Alliance. Nice. Midway Creative Media. Here we go. We got Beth Smokesky, Rigo Cortez, Max Crawford, Krista Wass, and Matt Shield. Nice. MK3. Yeah. They failed MK3. That's why also why Mortal Kombat 3 exists. Trust no one except your deadliest enemy. I don't even trust him either. Evolution of combat. Oh yes. Oh yes. Test your might. Ugh. Randy Sifrin. Alright, what do we got? Product manager. Okay. MK Music. Music. Was this actually legit? Oh, nice. Steve Barron. Who probably is like MK Team says MK3. Steve has done animation, the character designs. Yep. Sean Cooper. I feel like I know Sean Cooper. Background artist. Maybe not. Quality assurance. San Diego. Too many fucking people to read. So here's the list. See it? Good. He Drake. I just saw one of them. The Blade. Nice. Shang Tsung's Souls. Do your shoes hold the odor of thousands of tortured souls? Do your legions of undead soldiers make hurling noises every time you pass by? And the embarrassment now with Shang Tsung's odor annihilator in souls. Oof. MK4 Scorpion. Still cool to this day. Tools and technology. We have Rob Martino, James Singer, and Sean Liptak. MKDA print ad. Cool. Promo pieces. Very nice. Very, very nice. Hectic Thunder. No more awkward interrupted conversations or clean up unwanted pools of bile. When you have an uncontrollable projectile vomiting, turn to Peptic Thunder. Now available in our new gut-busting 2-liter size. Okay, for Goro vs. Cage. Damn. Colonel Lao Dragon Sword. Really? Fair enough. MK4. Cyrex's arm. Wait, hold on. Was that? Is that supposed to be a joke? Oh. Yeah. Okay, Todd Allen. This one was goofy. Okay. And one on his alternative cycles. That's funny. MK4 characters. New characters made. Yep. For a magazine. Tony Goshki. You are known for backgrounds for all the MK games since MK2. Artists. Here we go. 3 of them. We got Ryan Rosenberg, Taron Silverstein, and Rich Marquise. Baraka. Yes, that is Baraka. Animators. We got 2 of them. We got Chuck Glissandi and Tony Zafiro. MK4 PC version. I forgot they made a PC version. MK4 Liu Kang Fatality. Why? No. Okay. Goro on the kit. Darnish past and present can't hold a lighter to his forearm Shokan when he's hitting the skins with his blazing fast bass paddle work, machine gun 16th note snare files, and astounding dexterity on the tom-toms. Goro's percussion skills are unmatched. Oop, shit. Too far. Right here. MK4 print ad. Here we go. Yeah. MK trading cards. Those were a thing, apparently. Is this legit? Oh, yeah. Based on the comic books. What about this? Is this legit, or does this get cancelled? Oh. Really? Undefeatable Army. Those were the Undefeatable Army? Oh. All combat on 2 screens. That's crazy. Shao Kahn's armor. Yeah. And this is all the stuff. I'm not gonna repeat. I'm just gonna only show, like, yeah. Okay, butterfly knives, yeah. Kaido. Yeah. Aji Quinn and Crab. Yeah. Basic fighting strikes. Yeah. Yeah, another basic fighting strike. Yep. Broadswords. Double broadsword. Yep. Cudgel. Drunken Master. Pretty quick. Drunken Fist, sorry. Dragon and Eagle Claw. Yep. Is Charisma and Crane. This moveset. This moveset. This moveset. Hook Swords and Sai. Hungar and Jujutsu. I'm sorry, what was that picture in the bottom right? Oh, okay. Gojutsu. Yeah. Judo. Kali Stixon. Nunchaku. Kama and Katana. Karate. We're losing stream apparently. Pretty badly. Long Fist and Muay Thai. Motion Capture make markers, which would introduce mocap. Hai Wa and Jeet Kune Do. Yeah, that just popped up. Praying Mantis. Okay. Sambo. Straight Sword. Oh, good. We're making a comeback. Tai Chi. Taekwondo. Tongfa. Holy crap. Tongbei and Yun Yang Quan. Wing Chun and Snake. And then Jing Yi and Tang Sudo. Now we get the home version of this. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, the best one of them all. Suhao Implant. Because isn't he just a robot? He's a fucking robot. Yeah. Oh, he was part of the Chinese military that experimented with cybernetic implants to enhance physical performance and endurance. Oh. He wasn't dead. The grid. Yo, the grid. MK Gold characters. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Where in the fuck is Katana? Where the fuck is Sector? This isn't right. I feel like we're still missing a character. Where the fuck's... Wait, no. Where the fuck is Reptile? There's Reptile. I feel like we're still missing characters somewhere. You know, Sector, Katana. I'm not sure who else. MK3 behind the scenes. What's this? Character from Steve Barron and background artist Tony Gusky. Okay. MK4 gift cards. What is these gift cards for? $20 gift cards used to promote MK4 featured flipbook animation with... Huh. A debit card? Really? Raiden Performance Audio. Okay, here we go. Only the Thunder God can bring you high quality audio like this. Let Raiden Performance Audio install the booming car stereo of your dreams. That's so powerful, your ears will bleed. MK3 characters. This is when they got rid of Scorpion. I was sad. They got rid of Johnny Cage, they got rid of Scorpion, they got rid of No, not Sonya. Did they bring back Kano? Yeah, they brought back Kano. They got rid of Baraka. They got rid of Reptile. Like, there was really not a lot of different creatures. There was more human than anything else. Like, they had... Yeah, Sindel's there. No Katana, no Melina, no Jade. What the fuck? Mortal Friday. It's promoted as Mortal Friday. Oh. Welcome to Mortal Friday. That is crazy. MK... Oh, Shao Kahn, Baraka. What was it called? The medallion, top right. Oh. What is it? What do they call it? Memorabilia? Okay. Ketchup and mustard. Literally, that's what they are. LK99. Ketchup. Oh. MK stickers and tattoos. That is cool. Love it! MK2 Arcade. Wait, what was that? Oh. Oh. Tools and technology. Jonathan Greenberg and Keenan and Michael O'Connor. Nice. MK3 home version. Yeah. Okay, let's see the worst subtitles. Pinnacle of Pain, Death Watch, Evolution, Malevolence, Vortices, Virus of Violence, Life is Shorter, In Contempt, Bring It, and then Visceral Voyage. Yeah, those are the worst. MK4 comic book. Oh, this is very, very interesting. I don't know why they used the game version. Just did that for the comics. That makes no sense. Fashion model Lee May. Ooh. Oh, hello. Introducing Lee May, Outworld Modeling Agency's newest star. Until recently, Lee May's Mortal Kombat trials had been her claim to fame. Now she's making quite a splash in the fashion world of Outworld's favorite centerfold. Whew. Yes, please. MK1 print ad. Yes. Alright, MK Home Graphics. Because they had Trilogy, Ultimate. Yeah, that's a combo as well. Animators. Here we go. We got Jeff Baker, Brian Wright, and Alan Cruz. And finally, the fans speak. The fans spoke. Given for MK3 and MK4 arcade version presented by a popular gaming magazine. And these awards were just a sample of countless other fan and industry awards, and the game received since series debuted in 1992. To the fans, thank you. And thank you for making this game so interesting. If it wasn't for this game, we wouldn't have Deception, let's be real. Now, I said what I said before. We're watching this one more time.
This week on Cooking with Scorpion, learn about chopping, tenderizing, chopping, cake decorating, and chopping.
Alright, gang. That's it. We are officially done with Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. I want to quickly thank Icicle for joining for the first few parts until she had recently been busy with school and work. So I want to thank her for that. I want to thank you guys for supporting me along the way and seeing me stressed out for most of it. No streaming this Saturday. We're going to start next week sometime with Mortal Kombat Deception. And I'm going to bring another friendly guest along. So I won't spoil it just yet. Anyway, gang, I'm Demon Knight. This is the end of Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. I'm never coming back to this game again. Not a single chance. Goodbye. Enjoy it while you can.